nose chopped off at the very beginning of the campaign? Well, now he's our drill sergeant, or he will be if I decide to hire him. Getting that extra experience would be pretty sick. That's like student on everybody. Scavenger would be okay. Lookout, I think, is not worth it. The guy I really want is the blacksmith. Then again, nobody's really dying, so... I don't know. Probably do want to take the drill sergeant first, I guess. You said it was nose, but that dude is one-handed? Well, he unfortunately came into some more trouble after being dismissed from my company. He's a very rugged, grizzled, and broken man. Okay, it played the hostile noise. I guess these dudes were fighting somebody. Oh, that's on fire. Bruh. Raiders burned this to the ground. What building was that, I wonder? Thankfully it wasn't the winery. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, my prices, bro. I've been cucked on prices. It was trade routes and now it's raided. There's pretty cheap wine for sale here, and we could still make a profit off of this silk. Just not as much of one as I was expecting. Only about 60 per, which is kind of sad. Nevertheless, I think I might sell here, pick up the wine, and go back. Because I know we can make a profit off that wine. And there's plenty of trade goods for sale there, so it's just money waiting for me to take. There is a brawler here for sale. Now, as a militia, I can only hire lowborn. So I probably would like to hire the brawler. We're trying to fill out the roster. Normally I wouldn't do that so early, but I'm trying to fill out the roster so that I can take on that famed camp. That would be super cool. Well, I'll go ahead and answer that question. I think my favorite background for this run anyway has got to be Thief. Yeah, alright, we'll roll him. Come on, 3 stars HP, 3 stars defense. Nope. Holy shit, he is a 333. Too bad they're in the wrong things. And a base initiative that's so low that the 3 stars in it feels like a bad joke. I guess with the 3 stars in resolve, he could be a bannerman. The base is kind of low. Yeah, we'll make him the bannerman. Okay. Who would like to be named after our boy here? Oh, that's why his initiative is shit. Oh, he rolled the worst possible trait for these 3 stars. Is there a way to get rid of the paranoid trait? It's actually a really good trait, usually. It just means that I can't take dodge. Well, I could, I guess. It's probably a bad idea. It's the worst possible if you want to take dodge tanking, yeah. What else removes a 30 initiative? 30 is a lot of initiative to remove. Certainly not the worst possible trait, period. It's +5 defense versus 4.5 for... Oh, that's a good point. I didn't do the math. No, you're right. You're right. Actually, this is way better because this doesn't go away when I get fatigued. Huh, well, it may still be worth it then. Well, he's lucky, but... Oh, that's actually a really good trait. Okay, maybe this guy is worth it. Maybe we do make him a dodge tank. Nimble bannerman right up. But do we make him a dodge guy is the question. Anyway, we need a reach weapon for him. I guess I shouldn't have sold the pitchforks and stuff. I could give him one of the nomad slings or something. Let's see. This guy has 52 range skill. If he's a bannerman, he'll get dodge eventually. That's true. I'll just leave him naked for now, hand him the safe. We won't get into any fights. We'll just go straight to the Hob, sell our wine, and see what we can do down there. Well, that's why we want to give him a pitchfork or something if we can get one. So he can stand back there safely. He doesn't really have any armor to wear either. Oh, look at that trading caravan. It ran into some trouble. There's a single caravan hand. Give him a shield. Well, if he's in melee, he's got a problem. Okay, throwing nets for sale, good. Just have the shield on. What, so he can like swap to it? It's not a bad idea. A lot of good things to buy here, but we're trying to do trading here. If he's in melee with a shield in his pack, you can swap and knock back. That's true. He really needs armor though. I mean, he doesn't even have a hat. So without armor, I'd really like to give him a pole arm or something. Just like the movement speed in the south and how generally far away. Well, if you stick to roads, it's not so bad. But yeah, I agree, it is a bit slow. Play that poacher's start, bro, and get your get the guy in the retinue that increases speed, and I bet it's really not bad at all. We got here at the exact wrong time. Alright, so we have a 3-skull mission available. You know? Yeah, that would be kind of cool, Exosion. This game is Iron Man or bust, yeah. Okay, so this place is still rated. Let me just check the settlement situations. I have the page open. So rated actually does not affect sell price. And rebuilding effort should really only affect wood. So we're good to sell here. As far as taking this 3-skull mission, I'm not so sure about that. What we can do is... What? Oh yeah, this is just a reminder that the retinue is available. We're waiting till the morning so we can sell this stuff. Could be marksman. The worst that could happen is it's marksman and I get one-shotted. It could even be a champion because it's a 3-skull mission, so that would be quite unpleasant. We do have a net now, though. We could try for another arena. That could be fun. But as long as I'm making money trading, I feel like we should just exhaust all the trade goods, you know? 92 for wine is really nice. I forgot to sell this wine because I am forgetful. Shit. Crap. Okay. Let's go back down there. We have to go down there right now. 250 tools. Yeah, that would have been good, but we're already good on tools. I agree I probably should have bought it, but I bet you we can get more better prices. I think there's maybe a workshop over here. That's a blast furnace. That's ore smelters. I swear I had like 220 priced over there for some reason. Find the skull mark is weird. I got very easy ones, then I got a 1-skull attack on a graveyard. 4 necrosavants on day 6. I'm convinced that the scaling of this game is broken in a variety of ways, personally. Okay, we still make a profit off the swine, just less of the one than I should have. Buy the rice. Yeah, 221 tools, tons of them. However, you'll note that there are no trade goods here. We've bought up all of them. Is there... I guess there's this warfork I could buy for my boy, but... Let's head down to Tarwa. If we go to Tarwa, we can probably pick up different southern goods, make another trade run, maybe even do an arena. Yeah, that does sound like complete BS to me. Absolutely. Well, the arena is going to be closed during the nighttime. Hello. I don't want to do a terrorize mission even if it is 1 skull. 1 nacho ate all the others. So, I discovered something really interesting about the arena in this game. which is that it resets in morning, but dawn comes before morning. So at dawn, if I were to do an arena mission, I could win it, and then wait for morning, and then immediately do another arena mission. Peddlers are top tier compared to thieves? What now? I thought peddlers had bad stats. What's their defense range? 2 to 12? Wow. What? They can hit 12? 5 to 13 for thieves, so thieves have better. And peddlers have way worse melee attacks, so that's 37 to 48 for peddlers. Thieves have 47 to 57, so I'm gonna have to give the nod to the thief there. Anyway, 5 webnicks. Hello, Bellicosity, thank you for the follow. I guess Bellicosity would be how you say that. Game is already busted, even when you abuse known trade routes. Unless you might play for hours and never find workshop with cheap tools. Well, we're playing for hours and we're doing okay with our run. I mean, I don't know. Well, I like the fact that I have to take the time to explore the world. Okay, what do you guys think? Can we fight 5 webnicks and win? I think the answer is yeah, but I have to plan this out really well. Hey, appreciate the bits, man. Hope you enjoy the
silently lurking for a while listening to you talk strategy. Thanks for the entertainment info.
Alright, so our bros are like level 3, level 4. I mean, we've got some pretty good bros here, and I think at least 2 of them have dodge now. Did I give... No, I gave backstab to blokes. You don't want shields? Yeah, well, I was thinking the Saif to one-shot some of them, and then probably Warforks for accuracy. On the other hand, I don't think we're going to have a chance to really do any kind of ranged to them. Well, no, if I run away, I can probably set it up to get one attack. Let's see. Who has our highest defense again? You have the opening salvo. Fast adaptation work on webbed? What do you mean? It should work while I'm webbed, but the problem with the web is not that it's messing with your melee attack, it's messing with your damage. Okay, we do have the Spetum, which is very accurate and does great damage. I could shoot once, move back 2, they can engage but can't web. Yeah, that's what I thought. So, I think these are our 3 weapons. I think I rolled the dice on the pole mace doing well. I kind of want to do, actually, I kind of want to do one-handed weapons. Maybe like, maybe the flail. Headshotting the webnicks is probably a good idea. Although this ought to kill them even while 50%, even with the 50% damage. So the problem with the staff, though, is that swapping it... If I use the pole mace and I have the staff, swapping it will mean that I can't do anything for the rest of the turn. Yeah, the pole mace should one-shot him. But I don't know if I'm going to have a chance to do that before I get webbed, is the problem. I know I definitely want the Saif, because it's just huge damage for 4 AP, it's wonderful. Plus bleed effect, even, or decapitate if I feel like burning through my fatigue. What I would really like is if these guys had quick hands, so I could really cheese this. Like, we get the opening salvo, but then my next turn is screwed, sort of. Well, I guess I could shoot and then swap. Like, shoot once, then swap. That might be worth it. Okay. I think this is it. These weapons. Yeah, I'm still tempted to take the flail instead of the pole mace, but, you hit things with 40 range skill. The idea behind that is not to hit things, it's to build up fast adaptation. So even if I miss, no big deal. I've just increased my percentage chance to hit with my next attack. And if I miss twice, no big deal. I now have 20% chance extra to hit. So now I pop on a melee weapon, and the fast adaptation says, oh, I'm going to stick around, and then I'm virtually guaranteed to hit my first attack of the actual melee, which is pretty sick. Yeah, I was about to actually, it's funny because I was about to say that, Zach. They still get their plus 10%, the Speed'em does anyway. Yeah, shit, you're right. You're right. Okay, yeah, I think we want the flail, actually. By the way, let's pop out this Sapar shield. Actually, hold on. You want low fatigue weapons like the scimitar? Maybe. I mean, that does have an extra chance to hit, which of course we do like. Scimitar, flail, and scythe. That seems about right. Yeah, that seems about right to me. Let's decide who it is that we're bringing. Yeah. So I wanted to decide my weapons first. So this is it. The guy with the scythe is definitely going to want the best armor because he's not going to have a shield. Actually, I guess we're not giving shields to anybody so that we can kill things faster. Since our defense is halved anyway from web, we might as well just go for the quick kills. Melee attack matters here, so does, well, defense matters less than melee attack, I should say. Because, like I said, gets halved. So we want to be hitting things. So we're going to take blokes. Yep. We're going to take probably meaty. I guess we're going to take the same three we took last time. They're the guys with our highest melee attacks still. Well, no, I could take the Sneed Man. 14 defense versus 7 defense. But we've decided defense doesn't matter as much. It's also got iron lungs, so if we if we pop the scythe on him, he'd probably have a damn good time. A scimitar, more like with the scythe, don't you think? 15 fatigue each time, 20 fatigue for decapitate. Unless you want me to use riposte, but that's not going to happen. Okay, so let's take off our armor. I feel like I'm taking a lot longer to do anything this run, but it's like serving me really, really well in terms of keeping my guys alive, because I'm actually thinking through things, you know? Way more than before. Scimitars don't riposte, they just hit twice for 20 fatigue. Oh yeah, you're right, I forgot about the gash. Do we even want to bother with gash for Webnecks? I mean, their HP is so low, I feel like I just want to kill them. But, I mean, if I'm decapitating twice, which I will be if they have any damage at all, I'll be spending 20 fatigue for the scythe as well. Not gash. The basic attack is 10 fatigue. Oh, you mean I see what you mean. But the scythe attacks twice too. And costs even more. Okay, this guy does not have dodge, therefore he keeps the heavy-ass Sapar shield. 110, 105. This guy gets the best. This guy gets the second best. They both get good hats. I probably give the better hat to... Well, it doesn't matter, actually. Blokes is saying with a scimitar he can pretty much swing twice forever without worrying about stam. Well, but don't I care about that even more on the... Yeah, riposte and shield wall is great versus wolves, for sure. I'll tell you what's also great versus wolves is stun. Because every time you're stunning a wolf, you're taking three hits away, you know? Okay, actually, wait a minute. We decided we're not using shields. Yeah. Okay. Looks has 72 fatigue. That should be good enough for the scimitar. Of course, the flail is actually going to use even more. Yeah, all of these weapons use more fatigue than the scimitar. What I'd really like to be able to do is, club-footed reduces AP, or reduces fatigue for each tile traveled. It's bad, but I don't think it's significant enough to not take him into the fight. I'm going to be traveling all of, like, 2 tiles, you know? So that's 4 extra fatigue. It's going to be like, they move, I shoot a rock, I walk backwards 2 tiles. Or maybe even I don't move at all, I just wear the weapon, I think. No, it's probably move back and then next turn I wear the weapon. And then they'll be next to me at that point. Do they all go into the back line, though? Probably just shoot swap weapon. Yeah, I think they go into the back line for this, though. Put the highest defense guys on the quote-unquote flanks. We should also probably put them in the center, because that does matter. Fast adaptation might work on the unnet. I don't think so, but that would be hilarious if it did. I think that's just a straight-up melee attack check. Fingers crossed, guys. It's always super spooky going into the arena. Feels very, very dangerous. And I don't like doing it, but the rewards are good. I didn't actually check how much we were getting paid for this, but I'm sure it's a lot. I don't think we bother, we actually do have nets, but I don't think we bother using them because webnecks move so quickly, it's just not, it's not worth it. Right, exactly, it's Zach. So you lose your bros, you get nothing out. No backline versus spiders, they surround you anyway. Well, yeah, but there's only 5 of them, and I'm trying to do a very specific thing here where I get an extra turn versus them. Sort of get an extra turn. There's a fire lance for sale, we could just buy that. We could also buy a fire potion, but there's not enough guys for it to be worth it. Oh man, fire lance could actually be awesome versus these dudes. It's like a boar spear. I don't think it's enough damage. I think with fast adapt and our high accuracy, we want to go for things that do damage. And I probably won't get the chance to fire and hit 2. Better than a flail? I disagree. I think that if I'm able to... I mean, yeah, it's high fatigue, but... if I could slap him on the head with the flail, that's a one-shot, you know? Yeah. Granted, I'm not going to be doing that very often considering my low fatigue. I think we... what bonus chance to hit? That's true. But such little damage. Boar spears are good damage for like the beginning of the game, but quickly fall off. And also more fatigue per attack than an actual boar spear. It is tempting, but I don't want to spend the money. Alright, I think we're ready to go in. Do I have my best armor on? Yes, I do. We're well equipped for this fight. Hopefully it works out. One, two, three, four, 5. They move 5 tiles. So only 5% chance to hit. No problem. So I'm thinking that we move backwards instead of standing still with the weapon, because if I stand still, 2, 3, 4, they will be able to move forward, and I don't know how many... You know what? This is worth looking up. So we're going to look up webnecks and see how many AP it costs. These gentlemen have 11 action points, and their weave web costs 6 AP. Alrighty. 2, 4, 6. So they actually will not have enough AP. They will not have enough AP to web me. They don't even have enough AP actually to attack me. They only get 1 attack per turn. 6 AP to attack. Very interesting. Yeah, I agree. 5% is good. So we could attack again for 15%. I think we just swap. Going to the back was a good idea. Thank you. I agree. The question is, and this is something I'm not so sure about with the new AI, will they end up here, or will they actually come next to me? Because if they don't come next to me, I'm going to have to walk forward and attack, at which point I should just shoot rather than wearing my weapon. I think I'm going to wear the weapon. Fingers crossed. Just end turn. Well, I would attack if I was going to end turn. Sure wish I knew. Because the thing is, if they end up next to me, I will get 2 swings and it's going to be baller. I'll be a big baller shot caller, swinging twice with the Saif before they even get a chance to hit me. I'm going to swap. Hey, all my guys have fast adaptation set up. The other thing about this is, even if they hadn't done this, which they are, which is good, oh, my freaking resolve, all my fatigue is gone. It wouldn't be if I had shot twice. But look how great this is now. I get to attack twice with each guy. 63, 63. Let's plan this turn out. It's going to be this guy, then Blokes, then Meaty. I think I want to hit the one next to Blokes. Well, I don't know. I might... Yeah, relieve the bottom guy who has 3, I agree. I might want to wait for Sneedman, though, because he can decapitate and do extra damage if we damage one with Blokes. Yeah, that's the right choice, I think. Okay, now we're gonna burn shitloads of fatigue to try to get two lashes in. Same chance to hit, but it's going to do way more damage if I break through. Okay, well, I could just one-shot him. I'm fine with that. And we, alright, I call bullshit. Spiders do not have noses. Spiders do not have noses to break. Hey, good night, Zach. Thanks for coming by the stream, man. You were very active in chat. It's very cool. Hope to see you again sometime. Seem like a nice guy. Oh, you were talking to the spider? Oh, I thought you said you were like leaving the chat for the night. Oh, man. Sadly, broken nose only reduces fatigue, so it's not that useful, but I am kind of amused that we broke a spider's nose. Alrighty, we're going to use Gash, I think. I think it is worth it, actually. Okay, I am going to attack the other one, which seems weird, but we've got 2 attacks coming. Also, we exposed his ribs. I want Sneedman to be able to get good use out of both attacks. Spread injuries, that too. Okay, we got him. Split shoulder, that's actually super good. I think that reduces melee attack. Snakes can get a torn leg injury. Okay, so we missed, and that's fine because fast adaptation. We actually have 2 stacks now, 20%. So we're looking at a 73% chance to hit. And we behead his dumbass. Beast. It's odd that they're not webbing me. There it is. Snakes are literally all all leg muscle. Alright, so we could free our ally. That would be 49% chance. Certainly better to move up and attack. Especially since this guy's already hurt. Wiki didn't lie this time. That's true. I trust the Wiki for the most part. 47% chance. Can't weapon bite. Yeah. If I attack, that goes to 50, I would be able to swing again with the regular flail. I cannot lash and do anything else. I think we attack. Yeah. Missing is okay. Fast adaptation. We have verified, by the way, that fast adaptation does not help you break free, because that was 47 before. And we've got fast adapt now. Yeah, that's correct. When webbed, you deal 50% less damage. However, I was hoping we could maybe cause an injury or something to him. He only gets the one attack. Not breaking free might add stacks, though. What do you mean, stacks of poison? And webbed, you eat more damage. Well, more damage breaks through your armor. That's true. But I was more interested in getting some damage through on him so that I could do this and miss. Okay. But if I had hit him, it would have been pretty cool. He's fleeing, so it's over. But we also built up fast adaptation for that turn we just took. Anyway, yeah, that was awesome. That was really, really good. Sneed Man is now a pit fighter. The Sneed Man indeed. Great. Really good. Past 2,000 gold. Now, like I said, it's dawn, right? So if I wait until morning, we'll immediately have another arena mission available. If you break free, they tend to focus on more web. That's a really fair point. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Yeah, I think we will do it again. Oh shit! It's the bitter billhook! Bruh! That's a billhook with extra damage. I want the bitter billhook, are you serious? Look at this pimp's weapon. Too bad I don't have 10,000 gold. The bitter billhook. God, what a champion. A champion's blade. Just take out a loan. You know, that would be interesting. Like, you could take out loans in this game and then they send dudes after you if you don't pay them. There's a thief here. Well, let's rest. They send assassins after you, yeah. Okay, we're gonna rest here. That's morning. We'll take a look at what the arena is now. It's serpents. How many serpents? 3 serpents. We've done this before. So yeah, we'll go ahead and accept because we know we're going to do it. Now this is all about equipping your gentleman properly and choosing the right gentleman for the fight. First of all, we're going to level the Sneed Man up. Is his base... Yeah, his base initiative is just high enough for me to want to give him dodge, I guess. There's another +5 here. I can see it in the level up screen. Okay, I wanted to see how much it is after you wear a two-handed weapon, though. I guess I could just subtract 10. Okay, give him a +3 HP. Yeah, +4 fatigue. We'll definitely take that. And then we'll give him dodge. It's pretty base. If you recall, the last time I fought these serpents, we just gave them sword and board on everybody. And I think we continue that proud tradition. Sapar shield blocks almost the same as a Darga shield without being really heavy. So whoever we send, if they are dodge tanks, we give them the Adarga shield instead. Question is, do I send the same 3 bros? I would like to keep building up Pit Fighter because once I get to 5 matches, you get a free 5 resolve. You don't need shield durability against tanks, it's true. Well, they can technically break through it, but the problem with Wood Skirmisher shield, I would wear that, but that's only +10. So yeah, I do think Adarga is the sweet spot. And the 3 melee defense is not worth getting cucked on my dodge. Okay, so Enish was in the other arena fight, and we took him versus the snakes, and he did just fine. And we took him because his base defense was highest. I think we need to prioritize defense. No, you're alive. We've been living quite well, actually, for Sarah. There you are. With your only 9 defense, unfortunately, despite being a thief. Okay, so let's just look. What's the base defense? 10, 12, 14, 15. We don't want to take Mr. Ostrom because his melee skill's very low. What was this again? 9, not good enough. 4, terrible. 13, but bad melee attack. Yeah, defense is enormous value in those fights. Now that Blokes has dodge, we're definitely going to take Blokes, okay? The Sneed man is level 4, but he... well, no, he has dodge too. He's wearing this heavy-ass armor, so he's kind of cucked out of some of that. So I guess we'll take the Sneed man anyway. And this guy does not have dodge. Oh yeah, I know. We'll put him in the back row, no question. And we'll take Enish, I think. Oh, dodge is great. Okay, so we're not going to take Meaty. Meaty does not have dodge. Yeah, I mean, I would say the biggest perk for getting guys off the ground is it's gotta be fast adaptation. It's so dummy strong, just outrageous. Alright, what weapons did I use last time for dealing with the snakes? I didn't give anybody Warforks, did I? I think it's worth the same on anybody, really. Are we talking about a two-hander that only attacks once? Because there are two-handers that attack twice. But even on the one attacks, I still think it's worth it. Plus, you can do this cheesy stuff like swinging twice with a ranged weapon and then swinging with your two-hander. Okay, so they all get Adarga shields. But the question is are there javelins for sale? Because I'd really like that, so I don't have to swap. Yeah, there are javelins for sale. We have one set already. The problem with Nomad Slings in this case, where we're using the shields, is that it's like 8 AP to get my actual equipment on if I'm using one-handers and shields. And we definitely do want shields versus serpents. So that means the Saif goes away. Give me the Adarga. Let's see, maximum fatigue 10, maximum fatigue 10. Wooden shield's the same. I'm gonna have to spend some time re-equipping all my pros. Okay, so that's good for the shields. We definitely want to have the flail. Bruh, Blokes' initiative is terrible with this plated nomad armor is one of the big problems here. Which means he's not getting a whole lot out of dodge. It's still like +7 armor though, or something really good. Yeah, I agree that adapt is less good later on. 10 melee defense is a lot. Well, we're not getting 10 if we have 70 initiative. We're getting less than 10. You need 100 to get 15, so I guess we are kind of getting 10, aren't we? 15% of 75 is, if you round up, yeah. 7 and change, yeah. Sounds about right. It's because of this damn heavy-ass plated nomad mail. 6.6 initiative per MDef. Oh, really? Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Anyway, let's decide on weapons. I feel like I had the Southern Mace on one of these dudes last time, and I was trying to... well, stunning is less value versus serpents because they only have one attack. So maybe not. Did I just equip regular shitty wooden flails on these guys? Just go for headshots? It's the flail and the shield that's really weighing him down? True. But we're definitely getting more melee defense out of the shield than the initiative. That's a good point, though. Yeah, actually, you're right. You're right, it is the flail and the shield. Yeah, no, I got you. We really don't have much in the way of choices in terms of these weapons. We do want to take a net. Nets are awesome. Versus serpents. Totally worth. I wonder, should we take the... No, not the notched blade, that's crap. I guess this is it. Interesting. Pole weapons. Well, that would mean that we can't wear a shield. And remember that we can get pulled out of... we can get pulled directly out of the line, you know? Oh, right. Scimitar. Yeah, there it is. That's what we want. So if we get pulled out of the line, we want a guy who can just say, haha, no, and shove up his, you know, put his shield up. And probably not immediately die, you know? Just not real happy about this light southern mace, which does vaguely shitty damage. 30 to 40 compared to the 40 to 45 of the scimitar. But if we can... He's got really good melee skill. If we could get stuns out with that, that would make it worth it. I mean, I suppose we could just throw the Saif on this guy or somebody else. But I don't think it's worth the risk. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's do it this way. I think this is correct. What we'll do real quick, though, is we will camp out long enough for my boy to heal. Wait until midday, take another look. Okay. Wait until afternoon, take another look at that point. Okay, he's totally healed. This seems correct. The damage is not great, but again, tanking is just a priority in the serpent fights. That's what this game really is, just being prepared to do things correctly. Let's give the crowd something to cheer for. Serpents are really good against polearms. Well, they're basically designed to kill polearm bros, aren't they? Because they pull them right out of the back line, and then you're surrounded, yeah. I remember we pulled them back a bunch, like we walked backwards a bunch of times last time, but I don't think we do that this time. We let them approach, we throw the nets, and then we either go in or we back off some more. Damn, was I using my... Huh, maybe I did use the staff sling last time I killed these guys. I'm not sure. Okay, he moves forward. So we could move up and swing. I didn't use the sling? Okay. Check out what we're gonna do. We wait. We net this guy's dumbass. Pop on the shield. There's two nets and moving back was to split them temporarily. Yeah, okay. I feel more confident this time and we only have the one net, so we might as well just go for offense this time. Okay, we attack like that. Should I throw again? Or should I pop on the flail, I wonder? How much damage are we looking at? 25 to 55 versus 30 to 45. Yeah, I agree. I think it's pop on flail. This will let us get a nice fat lash next turn. Very likely to hit. I don't really want to move forward like this, but I should to take advantage of the net. Prep to be grabbed. Well, what I might do is I might shield wall, which will make these guys inclined to pull me and then attack me, so I can waste one of their attacks. On the other hand, if I do a gash, I have a 64% chance to hit. Actually, what's interesting is if I shield wall, I feel like they're more inclined to attack these guys if they don't pull me. What is his actual defense right now? 40? It's so good. I don't need to shield wall. It would just be, if I was shield walling, it would just be to abuse the AI and get it to do something that I want it to do. And we go for the attack. Sadly, the gash does not do any injuries, doesn't even break through the shield. However, that guy wasted, and that's good. Yeah, we could move up and swing. X in 4 turns. We could see if he's going to pull me, although he probably won't. I think we go up and swing, because if I can hit him... Well, I was going to say I might try to swing on him, but... What's the defense on all of our dudes? Massive. 27 on him, 22 on him, 37 on him. I guess that's pretty low for the Sneed Man. But that'll go down once his turn starts, because his or it'll go up when his turn starts, because he's going to use up. He's going to gain back some fatigue. Although I guess it'll go down again because I'm going to use up fatigue. The stagger from the... Oh, you're right. Stagger's killing my initiative. Ah, good point. Okay, this is pretty based. We're going to crush this guy. Exposed ribs. Now the question is, do I try to stun this guy, or do we just go for the damage on this guy? And I'm pretty sure we go for the damage, because if I hit twice, he should die. Well, his morale's down. Okay, they got through. Fuck. Yeah, this is a deep damage race at this point. I am not going to use Gash. I'm going to save my fatigue and fail. Okay, this is very bad for the Sneed Man and Blokes, but I think I need to attack with them anyway. I'd like to lash this fella because his head armor's gone, but that would... They got him while his initiative was nuked. They sure did. Which makes sense. I mean, initiative's down, so they act before him, right? 13 fatigue. 59. Yeah, sure, you want to focus the surrounded ones because it's more chance to hit, but I'm trying to decide if I want to lash or if I want to flail twice, because if I lash, if I hit, I will do damage to HP. However, I don't get 2 attacks, so I think it's better to flail twice. Yeah. Well, it's more chances to actually do something. Plus, with the armor gone, that's not useless. That means that the Sneed Man can kill. 74% chance to hit. This kind of is a hard choice because this guy's near death. This guy's slightly less hurt, but it's less of a chance to hit him. On the other hand, well, no, we gotta hit the guy in the net, come on. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I could shove the serpent back and probably save Sneed Man for sure, or we could swing twice. And I think we swing twice because of how close to death this thing is. We have 3 guys that are going to be able to attack. I mean, come on. Got him. This fight's over. Barring horrible luck. We do not move Sneed Man up. He's definitely in the death range now, so he can just pass turn. Well, if he yoinks me, then that's okay, because that's a wasted turn on his part. Okay, Blokes is in the death range now. So there's 2 things I can do here. I can either run up and swing, or we could shield wall with both of these dudes. Shit, this is actually quite bad. If he hits me in the head again, Blokes is done. Blokes doesn't have the fatigue necessary to shield wall, so that's not good. Running up and surrounding would be okay. If he's breaking, that'd be awesome. Running up and stun is a legitimate option, actually, because his HP is too high for me to kill. But if he hits the Sneed Man again, Sneed Man's done. Yeah, you're right. For accuracy. 63% chance to hit. We try it, we actually hit with the stun, and then we don't stun. Cucked. Super cucked. He's breaking. I roll the dice. Blocked. Based. What the fuck? That was a whole round of misses. The hit chance was, what's the snake's hit chance? Probably pretty low considering my high defense and the fact that it was breaking. So I don't think those misses were very unlikely from the snake. I think they were pretty unlikely for me though. All my guys had above 50% chance to hit. Ultra Instinct. Ultra Instinct Snake. Alright, I've totally messed up my back line and my front line, so it might be time to unequip everybody and sort of rethink how my team works here. I used to have, like, crap guys and good guys. These boys need a vacation. Yeah, winning 2 battles in a row. This guy has actually three fights. A couple of them have 3 fights. One of them has 2 fights, I think. Yeah, 2, so it's 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. And then Enish has, I think, just 1. Oh no, he had 2. So it's 3 2s and 1 3. Blokes is the staple in all pit fights. Well then. What do you get from arena fights? Once you get to 5, you get +5 resolve. Once you get to 12, you get +10, +10 resolve. And a 50% chance to survive with a permanent injury instead of dying, instead of the 1/3 chance that it usually is. Which is kind of a sad bonus if you ask me. By the time you've beaten 10 arena fights, you should probably get something a little better, like 100% chance to survive with a permanent injury, up to a certain number of permanent injuries, perhaps. Oh yeah, that was meaty, not Enish. Where the hell's Enish? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, 2 matches. Anyway, no, sometimes you get famed items, sometimes you don't. There is, it will tell you. You can get gladiator armor, which is pretty good if it's the helmet, which is not a famed item, it's just like kind of a special kind of item that you get from being a gladiator. But then you can get famed items too. But it'll tell you in advance, and I think you can only get the famed items from tournaments, which are super duper tough. And you'll probably not see me doing any of those because, from what I've seen, they're just extraordinarily poorly balanced. You don't get to see what you're fighting, so what actually happens is you end up fighting like 8 super heavy armor, you know, armed to the teeth guys. You can bring in 5 guys. They have like 8 mercenaries with 2-handed weapons, tier 3, you know, the best armor in the game, and then you have to win like 3 fights in a row against shit like that. So, color me not interested. Okay. It's a good series of fights, though. I mean, we crushed it. Pretty base. So we're gonna make our gentleman here all naked, and then sort and kind of decide. Because enough stuff has happened that it's time to sort of reevaluate where we're at in terms of gear. Plus I moved everything around for the tournament fights, so I think it's a good thing to do this once in a while. Okay, so first things first, we know for a fact that the guys with the highest ranged attack get some staff slings to abuse fast adaptation. And so do other people. Probably frontliners, although these guys are not necessarily going to be on the front line. Okay, high range is not needed at all. That's true. In fact, we kind of want to miss. But I will say that the extra hit as they come in would be nice. Oh, you're saying use it with the pole arms? There are some fights where only the front line can hit with the staff sling. Remember, it's only six tile range. I like having it on the front line more on account of the fact that, well, actually, you know what? You're right, because my whole front line has shields, and it's a whole shit show to try to swap. You're right. Okay. Let's give him Sapar shield. Metal armor. Okay, sure. Give him one of the flails. Okay, fine. Alright, we are keeping blokes in the back for safety. The fast adapt sling stuff is definitely a quick hands thing. Yeah, well, unless you've already got a two-handed weapon is the thing. Okay, we decided to give the pole mace to blokes because he's the one with backstab. For maximum comfort, yeah. Okay, okay, we give him high defense and put him on the edge there. This guy has high defense, we'll put him on the edge. Give him the decent armor. Give him a regular shield to not mess with his initiative so much. We took off all their clothes because we just won 2 arena matches in a row. So now I'm kind of reevaluating how I want my dudes equipped. Which I'm beginning to regret a little bit. We're having a party. We're having a gachi party. That's what we're doing. Just the whole nature of my guys here. It's just what we're doing, okay? Okay, we definitely want the huge guy if I can find him. Where'd huge mans go? I'm blind. Someone help. There he is. We want him in the back. Because he's got the speedum for extra damage. Okay. So, Berser's a thief, base 9 armor. Spot the huge guy by the horrendous defenses. That's true. We should probably give him better armor, to be honest. Okay, with 53 melee attack, we want to give him something that helps with that if possible. Scimitar, I suppose. Do you have dodge? You can't. You're only level 3, and I haven't been getting dodge first. Wait, no, I did get dodge first. Okay. Very well, he gets the Adarga shield. Guess Mero gets the big boy armor. And the somewhat big boy hat. Did you know that there are many ways that you can help support this channel? Read about them on rosecrypto.com/support. At Rose Crypto, you can learn all about cool things like the Brave web browser, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.